execution?
Well, we've talked about ball security all year, and the second half of the Arkansas game where we only had 2 turnovers, and when we watched the game, as much as we won in the first half, I said, I want to see if you guys can tell me the difference in terms of why we turn it over, why we don't. And it's obvious the reason we turn it over is when we don't execute. We're not playing together. And I said to him, if we have to call something every time down the floor to where you guys know what we're going to do, we'll do that. That's what it's going to take. But I thought, again, like you said, Rob, the first half we were really good, but defensively we were outstanding in the first half. I mean, arguably coming in, and we talked about the other day, Mike has done a terrific job with his team over the last 5 games. They're as good as anybody in this league. And we knew that we had to have a great defensive effort, and we extended our defense because we wanted to, and we changed some ball screen coverage that we haven't used as much lately, but it was the offense. As a tell, if you look at the first half, it's normally us with 8, 9 turnovers, and the other team with 2. In the first half, that was different. And I talked about that at halftime. And we had the lead, and the game was in a pretty good flow for us. And then once they got behind and they got more aggressive, and we didn't adjust to it as quickly as we should have. And Fulky missed 2 free throws that could have helped stymie that a little bit. But then we've been waiting all year for that 3-point shot as a special play we had in. And it just happened to work. They don't always work, but the fact is, we've had so many things that have gone against us this year, and I told the team as much as a coach, you'd like to have a little bit more comfort at the end of the game. The way we won the game was probably better for us because we've lost so many like that. And we just told them at the end, we brought up games. We've been here, we've done it, we've been here. You guys are going to have to win the game. We're going to have to win it. We've got to get stops, and we obviously knew we were going to have to make some free throws, and Santi's 2 were big. They were really big.
7 points in the last 6 minutes for Fulkerson. Just how big was he down the stretch for you guys tonight?
Fulky, yeah. I mean, he's big. We had the matchup we wanted, and I think our guys have understood this too, that we've got to play through Eve and Fulky as much as we can, and that doesn't mean they're going to shoot the ball every time. It means that they're going to wear and tear. And again, there's no doubt when we broke down a little bit in the second half, John was in some of those plays because he played too many minutes. The fact that Blackshear got to sit a lot in the first half because of foul trouble. Again, I was concerned about that, and I told the coaches that at halftime. He's going to be fresher coming down the stretch, but we kept asking Fulky, you got to tell us when you come out, and he wanted to stay in, and but he did. He was huge. I think all of them. I think Josiah today was played the way we want to see him play, and I mean, we had to have everybody. And again, we went the distance with a lot of guys, but we just felt this was a really important game for us. And that these guys have worked hard, they've prepared hard, and coming down the stretch when the coaches suggested to me in the last 4 minutes to get some guys, I said, no, these guys, we've ridden them this far, and we're going to ride them the rest of the way home, and they got it done. Because I just didn't feel like it was fair to put somebody in there that hadn't been in the game at that time, because it was a high-level game at that point in time. But overall, just defensively, against a team that is as tough to guard as anybody in this league, we really did defend them in the first half. And the second half, when they turned it up, we didn't respond the way we needed to for a while there.
Mike, Grant, Jimmy.